Hi, everyone. This is our 15th episode that we've put out that talks about some of the legalities regarding athlete and entertainer clients and some of the things that they deal with on a regular basis that you may want to be on the lookout for if you are an athlete, entertainer, or a service professional working with this type of clientele. The thing I want to cover today is morality clauses. A morality clause is typically embedded in an endorsement deal, although sometimes it's in their playing contract and other type of deals. Even business contracts have them now, but typically, and I want to stick to in the next few minutes, the morality clauses in an endorsement contract. A morality clause requires a player or either requires or prohibits them from having certain conduct away from their business interests. So, for example, a lot of morality clauses have an out for the brand if that athlete or entertainer that they're working with is either arrested or convicted of a crime. And as you can imagine, with that type of language, it's really fact specific. And so if you're a lawyer working for an athlete or entertainer, you want to make sure that that language provides your client the maximum amount of time and ability to do what they need to do. And oftentimes on the brand side, they want to make sure that they can get out should something happen. So if a player gets arrested or an entertainer does something that hits the newspapers, they may want to distance themselves from that. Pretty common in endorsement contracts to have that negotiated, and it's really dependent on what type of an agreement it is. For some brands, if it's say a alcohol sponsor, which we see some retired athletes get, DUIs are often included in that because that would be a bad publicity image for those sponsors. But oftentimes there's some things you don't think about as well. So I had a client who was tied to the bridal industry a little bit. And so the morality clause provided the brand an out should my client get divorced. And that makes sense just with the nature of the business. The important thing when looking at these morality clauses and contracts is that they're appropriate for your client. So you need to know what your client is into, what their lifestyle is like, so that you can craft a morality clause with the other side that's really appropriate for who your client is and what the brand can expect. Really interesting stuff here in the morality clause area. It really has been developing over the last decade or so, and I'm happy to provide any information you may need. So if you need anything from me, feel free to either reach out here or contact me at my contact information just over my left shoulder. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll all